First breath I took a life too surreal. Second breath I took was the pivot and strike to finish the kill. Influenced by life with every seriously feel. I won't pay back, fuck a dollar bill. Remain calm as the pressure build. Die to endo until I let this pump whistle at my phone. Memory and imbecile. I only live to do my master's will. And shoot BK, motherfucker. Ain't no cowards on this battlefield. Gone straight, but made greater. And about to turn, listen to my mistakes. Every error was a lesson learned. Now all fool, let's see get a boom. Take a step till it get confirmed. On the tape, it was made for our sakes. Much like a tape. One step will make the ground shake. My people sick. Lord, let this tree spread like an outbreak. Bring hell as the crackers can't escape. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I'm gonna pay back for the scars and the slaves been wars. The price around, I can't let it slide. Ignore the lies. The only free will that's before your eyes. It's life or death, nigga, you decide. This hate was made for me and my fellows. Patiently wait with my eyes on the sparrow, and I pull the trigger while my lips kiss the marrow. Before I ever let a fight, do me like a fellow. I want out this wicked life like rebellion. By any means, this devil pulling strings like Leno. Lay hold on this brotherhood. I swear I never let go. Fuck that silver spoon. Got too much love for the ghetto. Sinners gon' settle for the DB. I die for the cause. Just to hear the angels appeal. And I'm true on every word I say. Cause I know my victory on the way. Nigga walk this way. This life may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. You tell me about this God that you feel so much. And why you look so tough. It's real, I be walking with your niggas. Life may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. You tell me about this God that you feel so much. And why you look so tough. It's real, I be walking with your niggas. Boy, I can't be touched. Can't do in the clips. They hate, but they can't doubt it. Real bricks instead of power, but what you know about evil all around. But a nigga straight, I told you I can't be touched. Holy angels won't get my face. And I'm grateful for the words that had me to live. I'm hungry for the glory, but I ain't eating till I feed my next. One West, what I die for. Attire out the book of numbers. This rifle from Age of Michael. My niggas run, you can't deny it. It's 144. I be running to and fro with the holla. My youth became soldiers. Ain't no phoning, no pretending. We in it for the crowns, fuck friends. We want the million. And the election ascension. I hope I make it through. Give a damn what a bitch like. As long as my niggas know I'm true. Betray your kind to get success. You make it through the eye of this needle, nigga. This life may be hard, but I can't give up. On my nigga hard, and I won't give up. You tell me about this hard that you feel so much. And why you look so tough. It's real, I be walking with the big.
All right, Shalom is real. We are back as if we ever left. This is Sharp and Sword Radio. I'm the host, Captain DeGargo of the ISUPK Bunny Commander General Yahana. And I got the hitters really in the building. We got Officer Obama in this bitch. We got Officer Cabal Qatar in this bitch. And we got Officer Elias Shah in this bitch. You understand? The brothers was on today. The Hebrew Academy giving brothers a hand. You understand? Mighty man a hand. You understand? Somebody has to do it. You understand? Since you Christians are not going to protect God shows the people, the nation of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And guess what? Commander Junior Hanna said he'll do it. He's raising up other brothers that's gonna turn around and join him. You understand? And guess what? We all about protecting our people. Your pastor will not. You see that? You leave your children with your pastor, boy. Some bad gonna happen to them children. Don't do it. But my brothers and my sisters, man, they gonna watch out. They gonna watch out for them. They gonna protect them. They gonna protect them with their very life. Same as I would do theirs. You understand? I don't look at them as them your kids. These my kids. That's how people in the world think. Soon as you mention something about anything, I got my own kids. You know what I'm saying? Like God damn. You couldn't just keep an eye out on someone else. You know, like it's gonna kill you to do that. You know. But in here we're not like that. You understand? And the most high that we're not. Because guess what? This would not be a place to be desired. If it was. If it was like the Christian church. Guess what? More and more people are leaving those churches. They're leaving those churches. And eventually they're going to be sitting in ISUPK classes. Because they're going to know that there is no other place that actually has the truth. And that's what we're gonna give you today. All right. Give you the truth. Okay. Now, got a couple things to talk about. You understand? First, they keep coming up with different articles about weed and its negative effects. And I know. Everybody in the hood gonna want to kill me for this. You understand? Get talking about that bud. Get talking about that ganja, that gas, or that. What else they call it? What they call it? They used to call it LG and Kush and Perp and you understand whatever else the hell they call it. You understand? What is green crack? Hey, for real. You understand? It just has like a slower effect. You know what I'm saying? And just a tad milder effect than that crack. Now some people it don't. Some people got that crack effect. It's crack. It's crack. You said green crack. It's green crack to some people. It drive them straight out of their mind. And the reason it does that is because you're not supposed to be smoking. I mean that's real simple, ain't it? Something that makes you go psychotic. You should not be smoking. And guess what? There's laws against it. The Most High has a law against it. Like a lot of our people are. I talked to a sister, right, and this sister was going for a job interview, and she said, man, I hope I don't spill my pee. and I'm thinking that was like a way old fashioned way of saying I hope I don't pee on myself, right? But you know what I'm saying? But what she actually was talking about was she had someone's urine in between her legs as she was going to go do like an interview slash drug test, and she didn't want to waste the person's pee on her. She had this in her, to keep it warm. You know what I'm saying? Because it has to be a certain temp and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So she has it in between her legs, keeping it warm. You understand? And hoping that she don't spill this person's urine in between. You know what I'm saying? The lengths that our people will go to remain wicked. Like just stop smoking the weed. Just stop smoking weed. When you ain't gotta pee. Somebody else's pee on yourself. You understand? Like, you don't have to do that. Right? I mean, that makes sense. That's like nasty. Just think if that had a bust. You understand? You got someone else's urine on you, and in between. But JJ, come on, like that's all the way. It's not even worth it. You understand? It's not even worth it, man. But this sister thought that it was better to try to manipulate the test, right? So that she could get the job versus just stop smoking. Stop smoking. And then she started telling me, oh, it's legal. And this and if it was legal, you wouldn't have someone else's pee in between your legs. If it was legal. If you felt like what you were doing, you were going nothing wrong with it. You know. Now one thing that they do have. What they do now is that I don't know if they still got this in effect. Cabal, you can tell me if I'm wrong. But I know at one point they had put in place where you cannot fire individuals that fail drug tests. They keep their job. You have to offer them rehab. They still do that.
Salaki, it depends on the place of employment. That all depends on the employer and the reason that you get the drug test. So for a new hire, like you don't have a job. So if you fail the test, you don't get the job. You don't get to go to rehab. But for certain things, they can offer you that. And usually, last time I checked, the only time I've ever seen that ever actually go into effect is when it happens to an Edomite, and they get popped dirty, and then they get to go to rehab, but then they fire all of the niggas. But like I said, depending on certain jobs and how the management feels about you, to be honest, because they don't have to offer that. But I have heard it as an option in very few cases.
Absolutely. So they say you drop dirty on the job, then they just might offer you rehab. Right. But like you said, that ain't in this case. Nakers cases. Nakers get fired. You understand? But this sister really thought, to pass the test by way of someone else's urine. Hey, don't they know how to test if it's a male or female too?
It depends on how deep they go into the test, but
they just might. Who knows? You never know. Man. I mean, Esau comes up with a lot of ways to keep us out of things. You understand? Such as employment. Like for instance, how he plays games with the credentials that he requires your requirements to obtain the job. He'll tell you on one hand that you need X amount of hours, college and a degree, on the job training, and all of that. And then when you come back and you show you got all of that, he'll tell you that you're overqualified. Now how in the hell did I do exactly what you said you needed, and now I'm overqualified? I can't get this job because I know too much. You would think that's the person that you would want to hire. Is the person that knows a lot about that area. That turn around and has degree 2 degrees in that area. That has double the training. You would think that I need to hire this person on. Like they sound like they could do a good job. Not if you're a native.
Right.
Not if you are black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. That's a good reason to turn around and tell you, we can't offer you this position. We can't pay you. You're overqualified. We need someone that's on this level. But you got exactly what they asked for. And that's a shame. And that's a shame. They are the devil. They are the devil. The Bible speaks. Only the devil would do that. Only the devil would do that. Tell you that this is what you must have, and then when you bring it, they know shut the door in your face. Or do the good old thing they used to do back in the day. I'm pretty sure they still do. Well, no, it's mostly online. But I remember when they used to take applications, throw them in the trash. You remember that? You remember that? I seen them do that to me several times. I said I went in there. And this is when you remember Dress for Success when that first came out. Dress for Success on the interview had hit St. Louis. And boy it was Armani suits everywhere. It was ties and slacks and what's some shoes? Loafers and what's the other ones? Stacey Adams everywhere, boy, wasn't it? I'm telling you, going to dress for success, trying to get the job, and turn around, and I did that. When it got me a nice button up, some slacks, some Eastlands. It was my thing. Remember them? Remember them? The bad boys was tough, wasn't it? Go ahead. hell yeah. Jay Riggers, up in the center. Downtown, that was the store. And turn around, and I went and filled out the application. It was an office job too. The nigga ain't never worked in the office. I was always out in the field. You know what I'm saying? Doing carpentry, painting, all this kind of stuff. Yard work, stuff like that. Working in the warehouse, Bush Stadium, all of that. Never had an office job. I tried. I said, I want an office job. Paying good too. I went in there. Lady looked at me crazy. May I help you? Why are you even here?
Right.
I said, I would like an application. I saw the sign. I said, you're hired. Yeah. Oh, okay. One second. You know what I mean? Got the application. I sat there, filled it out. Stuck my resume in between. You know what I'm saying? Because it was 2 pages. Put my resume in there. Gave it to her. Let her know that my resume in there. She said, okay. Someone will give you a call. Thanks. I said, all right. As I'm walking out, turn around, look back at the place that I thought they was gonna hire me. I seen her put her hand right over the trash can. No lie. I'm looking at my application go right into the trash. Straight up. I said, God damn. You understand? They are the devil. You understand? Didn't even let it go through HR. Let them deny me. She did it right there on the spot. Go ahead, Cabal.
Salakia, sir. But that's one of the things about Edomites, right? Like, it don't matter who they are. Like, what right does a secretary have of throwing away an application? You answer the phone and the door when somebody walks in. That is your job. Do your job. And in this case, your job was to hand the application to somebody with actual authority to do something about it. But just because they're an Edomite, it doesn't matter. In their mind, they outrank you anyway. You're just a nigga. So it doesn't matter if it's Edomite man, woman, small child. They outrank you because you're an anchor and you don't mean anything.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, that thing went in the trash. I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. That's the only one that I saw. But I'm sure there was others. You understand? But that's the only one that I saw. Go straight toward the trash can. I said, good night. They are the devil. But let's get on that weed article. You know what I'm saying? Show these bud smokers that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure they already know this. I'm sure they already know what negative side effect weed causes. Because they smoking it. You getting all the damn effects. You understand? You're smoking it. So like I said, we're gonna read this article. This is every time one drops, I make sure that I bring it out. You know what I mean? That we read it. Class, camp, or on our radio show. You know what I mean? Because that's one thing. That I would call like a soft drug, to where people think that it's not harmful. Because all you do is laugh and get hungry. You know what I'm saying? Get the munchies. You're silly as all. Get out and get the munchies. Go ahead, Elisha.
Sir, if I may. And 2022, select 2021 to 2022. I mean, you have to be a fool to still smoke weed and think that it's not harmful. And when they're spraying chemicals like fentanyl on the marijuana, they're spraying a deadly chemical called fentanyl. People know this. People know that this chemical can kill you. They'll still risk smoking marijuana. Even though it may be laced with fentanyl, and it might be the last blunt that you ever smoked in your life, man.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, you said Salaki.
Oh, Salaki. I thought you said
Salaki. I thought you said Salaki.
It could be the last blunt that you ever smoked in your life because the weed could be laced with fentanyl. And you seen what happened to that cop that touched a package that was he didn't even touch the fentanyl. He touched something that had fentanyl on it, and he died 3 times before he got to the hospital. And they had to revive him 2 or 3 times, and he finally died from just touching something that had fentanyl on it. And you're smoking.
Yeah. They thought that Narcan was going to work.
Yeah, they thought.
But it didn't work.
It didn't work out.
What 3 of them you say? hit him with three doses of that Narcan, and that's supposed to reverse the effects of a drug overdose. To where they turn around, and really that's just gonna help junkies to get high for real. You know what I'm saying? If they know they can shoot the Narcan, because they give it to them. You turn around, it's not helping them to get off of it. It's just helping them to go get high. And if anything happens, we got the Narcan right here. Hit me with it. You know what I mean? Hit me. Go ahead.
So if I may one more time, because you bringing out some heavy points. With so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, man, we so destroyed as a people. If the weed does kill us, we're gonna rush and find whoever's selling that weed. If the crack kills us, we want that crack. If the heroin makes us overdose, we want that heroin. Whatever drug that is destroying us the fastest, that's what we run and go get or try to bind and use.
And you know what? What you just said was on that movie the Wayans brothers did. But they was all sitting in the room. They fired up blunt. And the brother turned around and hit it. And you know, for somehow reason, they don't understand that choking is a sign of your body rejecting smoke. Not that the weed is so potent. It is so fire. This some he said that I'm choking off. That mean your body doesn't even want it in there. And so he hit it and right there. Marlon said, Pass me that shit. That's exactly how they are. That's exactly how they are. They made a joke about it. That's really what's happening. The drug. You know how many people I heard. I'm talking about when I was a kid. Right. Because you know kids talk. And damn near all of our mothers and our fathers and our family was on drugs. So we kids outside talking and playing, right? And we get to talk and see either our family doing the crackhead walk up down the street. First thing we all be talking about is how, man, I ain't gonna be no crackhead. I ain't gonna smoke no weed. I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But then guess what? Damn near every last one of them did the same thing that they either saw the family door. Or they saw that person doing whatever it was. They ended up smoking it too. It was like they said at a certain point, pass me that shit. And they started getting high too. Some of them dead. There was one brother man that I grew up with. I know recently. I think he was the most recent one to die from drug overdose. You know what I'm saying? Brother was in his 30s. You know. But I mean, church boy. Need I say more? Church boy. Went to church. He used to go in on the brothers that used to sell the dope on the block and who used to smoke weed on the block. It was like he come out there Bible thumping. You know what I'm saying? He come out there, man. Y'all need to go to church. Sitting out here smoking this drugs, selling dope, killing people, doing this and doing that. Y'all wrong. And then turn around and we watched him die off of them drugs. Brother turned around and became one of the biggest damn dope fiends on the block. One of the biggest dope fiends on the block. Started with the weed. And start hanging with some white boys. Got a hold to smoke. Now you can't smoke dope with no white boy. You understand? They gonna get you high. You know what I mean? Go ahead, come on.
He signed up for one of them trips out to St. Charles. I said he signed up for one of them trips out to St. Charles.
Hey,
that's all they do out there.
That's all they do.
The Edomites out there come down here to get they weed. Meet up, kick it with some of the niggas down here. Had him go back out to St. Charles, and then that's where they do all the heroin and then fentanyl and all the other stuff. That's where they get them out there. The Edomites here, they don't live here. They live out there in the trailer parks out there. So they end up just basically taking them to the trailer parks and getting them shot up.
Yeah, come for real. That's how I go. That's how they do it. You know, they always and buying the drugs from the Naker. You know what I'm saying? Always. Go ahead.
And that's usually what it is.
Oh, I'll pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy.
That's how they end up getting them because you know they can own drugs. If you own drugs, you're not gonna turn down free drugs.
No, man, no. I'll buy.
Right.
Save it.
Right.
Save it.
No, that's not.
I don't have any money to put in, so I'm not going to smoke.
Now, you
Doubt-
didn't realize that free weed you just smoked had a little bit of heroin sprinkled in, had a little bit of crack. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You didn't realize that when you got that free weed, it came with a little extra bonus of meth. Now you stuck.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what happened to that brother, man. He turned around, and like I said, yapping the white boys and got some extra. You know, was on the weed. Started with the weed. Got with them. Got that extra. Like you said, got that bonus. And man, nobody knew what happened to him from then. Cause I said to myself, like, damn. I said, as much as he used to go off on us and cuss us out. Him, drugs. No. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. If you'd have met this dude, I'm telling you, he lived to go off on us every single day for selling and smoking the drugs. No lie. But then he died off of it first. You understand? He died off of it first. Young in his 30s. You know. So, but like I said, weed has its negative effects, and a lot of people don't understand. Makes your lungs 10 times blacker than cigarettes.
Right.
You turn around and has it's just so much that I could bring out about the weed and how terrible it is. You understand? It causes so many problems. You know, so many different things are going on. One of the brothers that I interviewed for the drug lecture, he had said, what's wrong with weed? Wasn't you with me on that? Wasn't you with me on the drug lecture interview? No, you know what? Remember, it was that or was it somebody else? I'm not sure, but it was over off of the Bolivar at that restaurant. Remember? What a bus station at Metrolink, the bus station. That was you. Okay. Do you remember what the dude said? Man, what's wrong with weed? Remember that? Yeah. I turned around and ran out a whole list of things that's wrong with the weed, and he still ain't understanding. He still ain't understand. His mind. He knew that everything that I said was happening. But in his mind, still there was nothing wrong with the weed. Can't be nothing wrong with the weed. Got to be something else. But here's another effect. There's a new study they come up with. What they've been doing with different studies they're trying to come up. Weed has not been the easiest thing to research and just put it out there and say this absolutely does this. They're still trying to find out if it cures cancer. And what's that other one? That other disease that they glaucoma. The other one with the kids. Epilepsy. Is it another one? I know it's cancer. Epilepsy. Glaucoma, and something else. I'm not sure if it is. But they still don't know 100% if marijuana cures these things. You understand? So of course, white man being the devil, and him just putting it out there so he can make billions of dollars off of it. Oh my God! You understand? And guess what? Now he's making all of the money off having blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians selling it, locking them up, more money. Give them the drugs, right? Give them the drugs to say. Then lock them up for selling the drugs. Then now take the drugs, so-called make it legal. And then he sells the drugs, and now he gets rich beyond compare. While you just not getting out of prison. You know what I mean? Some brothers is just not getting out of prison over weed. I'm not saying that it's small thing. A small thing. No black, Hispanic, or Native Indian should be selling any drug. Should be smoking any drug. Right. But I'm just making a point. Now he's making. He said he's going to guesstimate and make what was it 24 billion dollars by the year 2020. What was it?
It was like God, I believe it was something like 23 or 24 billion dollars by the year 2025.
Something like that. In a very short time. Dude is going to be a billion. He's diabolical, man. The white man is diabolical. But let's get this order. Go ahead.
Marijuana can cause this awful side effect. Studies suggest this will surprise you. Marijuana's long reputation, both good and bad, is being reevaluated these days by the public, lawmakers, and scientists. Public approval of recreational marijuana has never been higher, and a record 19 states have now legalized recreational use. The growing acceptance has led researchers to take a closer look at the side effects of cannabis.
The growing what?
Growing acceptance has led researchers to take a closer look at the side effects of cannabis.
So now because the white man is ready to get high. That's what it's talking about. The growing acceptance. You understand? Black people try to hide theirs. White man's open with his. You understand? So because he now accepts the drug, right? And he wants to walk around and not only smoke cigs in public. Now he wants to turn around and take a hit. You understand? I believe they still smoke joints. They don't really smoke blunts and stuff, do they? That's a naked thing, right? Some of them smoke blunts.
He said bong.
Bong. Okay, yeah, bong. Right.
Our oppressor. They smoking blunts now too. They smoking blunts too now. They was getting popular. They listen to hip hop. They trying to do everything. What's popular? They smoke a lot of them blunts or them raps and bongs. They smoke out of potatoes. They smoke.
What's that? Potato weed.
You can basically smoke in anything as long as you put a hole in it. If you put a hole in the top, hole in the
they just smoke out of vaping.
Yep.
Right, I seen the vape pens. I saw those. But damn. Anything you that is so white. That is so white. You know what I mean? To turn around and just smoke any damn thing. You know? That's terrible. That is terrible. Go ahead, keep reading.
Cancer. And one new study has found that pot can have an unexpected and potentially dangerous effect on your daily routine.
You gotta go down. It's right there, but I know all that pop up stuff. Man, I hate that.
Marijuana is a well-reputed relaxant, but a new study has found that it might be frankly bad for sleep health. According to research in a BMJ recent marijuana users were 34% more likely to report short sleep duration, less than 6 hours a night than non-users.
It says how many hours?
Less than
6 hours.
It says
so people think that we make them so sleepy and they go to sleep for a long time. Like they done pop some Nighthall and it's helping them get their Z. No, it's not. You understand? No, it is not. Keep going.
People who use cannabis within the last 30 days were also more likely to oversleep. Meaning,
one second. Now you just started smoking. You understand? You ain't staying up all night yet. You understand? And what they don't understand about drugs up and down. They turn around and you might start off this way. Because once you get to smoking, first start smoking. Oh yeah, it's gonna feel good to you. It's gonna knock you out, make you hungry. You understand? But then as you continue to smoke, then that's when more likely the effects revert. You understand? Go ahead, Cabal.
Meaning more than 9 hours a night compared to non-users. Recent marijuana users were also more likely to say they had difficulty falling asleep, staying asleep, or sleeping too much during the past 2 weeks. They were also more likely to tell their doctors that they had trouble sleeping.
Now who wants to go through all that? Who wants to go through not sleeping? You know what I'm saying? Sleeping too much. Late for work. You already be late for work. But now you smoke. Now you're junkie. Now you're late. They have 10, 15 minutes to turn to 45 or an hour. You know what I mean? And then one day when you get fired, you know what I'm saying? They was wrong for firing me. That's what you gonna say. Hey, you was late. You was already late. Sometimes the bosses let you slide with them 5-10 minutes. But damn, you saw hitting them hours. They like, hold on. They must not want to come to work. You know what I mean? So they gonna let you go. Right? You got some more? Go ahead.
Heavy cannabis users even more likely to report sleep problems. They were 64% more likely to experience short sleep duration, and 76% more likely to have long sleep duration than non-users.
Good night. The up and the down. Good night. While you think like what you just said, Elias Child, they mixing it with that fentanyl. That's what's happening right there. They letting you know these drugs that they are letting people. You know, it's only the white man getting his hands on fentanyl. You understand? I don't know no nigga that's getting his hands on fentanyl. You hear me? Of course it's him. And he's sprinkling it in the weed. Ain't no telling what else. He already done put in it. Cause you know that. What's that K2 stuff? They mix K2 with bleach, ammonia, Mr. Clean, mopping glow. You know what I'm saying? Any kind of chemical that they felt like putting in it. They was putting it in there, and had what they said was real live zombies going around. I used to see them. When we go down there to have camp downtown. We would see them downtown smoking that K2, and after that, boy, just zombied out, man. You understand? Our people don't need no drugs. We need all the drugs out of the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. Right. We don't need weed. Nothing wrong with your damn back and your neck and your damn leg hurt. Nothing wrong with you. You understand? Like we don't need no drugs in the Black community, man. Or guess what? Your next bag will be laced with fentanyl. And you will die smoking weed. And then after that it's gonna be a lot more deaths because guess what? They gonna say pass that shit, right? And they gonna want to smoke it too. They gonna take the bag out of the dead man or woman's pocket and go smoke it and die. That's what they gonna do. You keep smoking weed, you will die from a fentanyl laced damn dose.
Right.
Go ahead.
Can't forget the nitrazine opioids. That don't bring you back. The Narcan don't bring you back from. You got one time to OD, then you dead.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And Salakia, sir, if I may, you brought out another point that was real heavy. Because blacks, Latinos and Native Indians, Israelites, man, we love that weed. We'll make every excuse in the earth to continue smoking. And then you even got fake Israelites, that condone smoking weed, making teas. It's an herb for health. And like you said, they haven't proved that marijuana. I mean, it's been proven that it has its medical, advantages, but it hasn't been proven to heal anything.
Right.
It's not going to heal anything that you have. You just smoking because you want to get high. And if you get healed. What's the example we always use in the UPK? We use like Tylenol. You get a headache, you pop a Tylenol and it goes away. You don't have to just keep popping Tylenols just because. That's what we do. That's what we do with weed. We just smoke because we want to get high. Not because it's healing anything.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
There has never been actual medication that has ever been prescribed by burning it and inhaling it. Period. That is the method of it. Like what General Muhammad said, a lot of our people are just caught up on the method of getting it into your system. Because edibles have been out for years. Mm-hmm. So why are you still burning it and putting it in your lungs? Edibles is strong. What are you talking about? They're addicted to the process. They like rolling the blood. They like busting down the blood, rolling it, lighting it up.
It's like dropping all over outside the window at the gas station. Leave a whole trail. So you pull out, they know right to you. You got them following them. Right. Inside.
Right, so if our people were actually honest with themselves, you just like smoking. That's all it is. It's not that the weed is going to cure it. Okay, cool. Then go to a doctor and get prescribed a dose that you will get for your disease. That's Nobody's ever said, you shouldn't use that prescription your doctor gave you. No. But now you want to go down the block to Junior and see what he got in the bag in the bag. That's not the same thing. You smoking whatever. Because like they been saying, it's going to have fentanyl. It's going to have crack. It's going to have meth. Whatever they want to put on it. It's not a controlled substance. It's not something that you know exactly what's going into your body. So it can't be a medicine. You can't even call that medicine.
Right, absolutely. Jump to the next one. Was it some more on it? That's pretty much it.
Salakia, I don't want. If I may, I got one precept for you.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 27. An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is a burning fire.
That's right. Absolutely.
Scriptures say about smoking weed, man. You go and dig up evil by trying to find. That's what our oppressor does. They turn everything into a drug to get you high. Dig up. I mean, whether it's the coca plant where they take that poppy seed plant and they make heroin. They take the coca plant and they make cocaine. They snip cocaine. They smoke cocaine. And now with marijuana, they take the marijuana plant, dry it out, smoke it. And that's digging up evil.
Absolutely.
The point to what the officer was making. That plant has been the coca plant has been in Colombia for generations. They used it basically the same way we would use Red Bull. They would pick up the leaves, chew it. They'd be able to work all day in the mines. It was a leaf they chewed. No problem. The Edomites had to find a way to mix it with diesel fluid, cook it in the microwave. Break it up. That's evil. Like you said with the marijuana. It's been used. You can find ancient Egyptian recipes for pain that are honey, marijuana wrapped into a little thing, and then you ingest it. It's a certain amount. It was their pain medicine.
Right.
Well, you don't have to smoke. You don't have to smoke it. Like you actually need it for the pain. Like what you were talking about. With the child, with the children and epilepsy. They give them such a low dose of THC. It's mostly CBD. It doesn't get you high at all. And it's in a gummy. Like you don't need to burn it. You don't need to burn your lungs. Like you said, it gets your lungs darker because marijuana burns hotter than tobacco. So it's scorching your lungs on the way down there. Like we said we was talking yesterday. I told the young lady, I said, listen, that is defiling. You're not supposed to do anything that defiles. You filling your temple with smoke that's the hottest smoke you can ingest. That's against the most. That's against the most high God. You killing it.
And it was like she wanted us to see. Like you said, the process. It was the process. Because conversation wasn't even about weed. Wasn't even about that. But then, what about weed? What about weed? He had to show us that she's breaking it down. God's like, good night. But we are not supposed to be smoking anything. Even before you go and get some weed gummies or THC drops or whatever the case may be, you come and get counsel from the generals first. You understand? Don't just go put anything in your body trying to medicate yourself. You understand? Oh, my head hurt. Let me go to the gas station and get the THC drop. You understand? Nah. Let me go to save a lot. Sell the goddamn hemp, gummies, CBD gummies, all kind of. You go get your groceries and then go get some goddamn gummies. Next they gonna have weed cookies on the damn shelf. Weed brownies and all that nonsense. You understand? So if you was to ever do any of that, you understand? You make sure you come and get counsel from the generals first before you put anything in your body. Then they're gonna take you to the doctors. You understand? They're gonna take you. Let's go to your doctors now, and let's see what your doctor would say before you just say, oh, my head hurt and I need. You understand? I need weed has medicinal purposes, so I'm gonna turn around, smoke this weed, stop my headache. No. You understand? Going and the sister thought she was really dropping something heavy on me. When I said they don't even when they prescribe weed cards, they're not even talking to a doctor. You understand? Like you just going to a clinic and talking to a charge nurse. You understand? You just talking to a person that took a class on, the CBD and all that, some weed and all of that. They're not medical professionals. They're not. You understand? They just went into had a seminar. You understand? And got licensed to turn around and give people weed. Oh no! You gotta go to a clinic. You gotta go to sis. That's not a doctor. You're not talking to an actual doctor. You know what I mean? Who's your doctor? Go to your doctor. And let's see what happens. See if that doctor just hurry up and prescribe. Oh yeah, you need this card right here, bad. You know what I mean? Because that's what happened. She went straight there. Told him I got a headache, and they said call it. You understand? And she really thinks she's doing something because they did that. Like they know you are junkies. That's what the white man is using to keep us in this dumb, docile damn state. He's using the drugs to keep us stupid. You understand? And more importantly, keeping us in this state. Because he know that this goes against our very own God. You understand? And his law. So they like, you know what? Any way that we can stay ruling over them, let's do it. Sign the weed into effect. You remember that about when they was pushing it up there at the Sears building? They was pushing it. They asked me to. Was you with me when they did that? Yeah, Obama was with me. Damn through everything. They asked them. We coming out the Sears building. Hey, brother, you want to sign this petition? Man, we're trying to legalize weed. Nah, but we need to get weed out of this black community. Is that what that chart say? Come up with that petition. I'll sign it and get out here with you. You understand? And make sure other people sign that. If we vote to get it out of here. You understand? No, man. What's wrong? What's wrong? You understand? They had all the junkies signed up in the Sirius building. Had them going. Look, I tried to go. What's that? Undercover. What's that show? Undercover. Yeah, something like that. Right. I tried to go undercover boss. Right. They must have knew I was coming. They turned around. They saw me. They said, "You want to come here? You want to come here? Oh, you do? Okay. Wait a minute. They went in. Smelled like a goddamn dispensary. You hear me? Everybody in there was smoking. They was high as hell. And then turn around, came back and said, "Oh, we ain't letting nobody new in right now." You know what I'm saying? But they first encouraging people to come on in and get out there and get paid to sign the petition signed. Then when I came, they said, "Oh, nobody else. We want nobody new." We capped off. We done now. You know what I'm saying? They knew I was going to go undercover. Had that camera. You understand? Had the hidden camera on me. You hear me? They didn't know. They knew I was covered. Somebody tipped them off. No, I'm just kidding. I did try to get in there, and I had a couple questions for them. You understand? They was like, nope, we ain't finna do that one. We know what you finna come here and say. It was like, nigga, you just look different. You don't look like you smoke. You know what I'm saying? He finna come up here and ruin everything. He's finna ruin everything. You know we went against them once before when they was at the back behind the scene by the Dollar Tree when they had the American flags and everything. That's where they got started at. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Y'all talking about, was they Moors? What was they? Abon? I think they was Moors, wasn't it? Or something like that. Or Black Panthers, or something like that. Had American flags all over the building, didn't it? On the walls, on the tables, them little flags that go on the desk and stuff. Oh man, it was everywhere. Flags on every window, exterior window. Flags on the door. I'm not lying. I said, wait a minute. What is this? What's going on here? You know what I'm saying? You got the other article. Come on.
Slack. Which one did you want? First, the pastor or the lynch?
Give me the lynch.
Got it, sir. Iowa man convicted of murder for lynching. Slack. Ex-girlfriend's black lover.
Read that again.
Iowa man convicted of murder for lynching his ex-girlfriend's black lover.
This gotta be 1700s or something. What year is this? What year's article came out?
2021.
2021. This year? Good night. Yep. Captain Pasta. We got some reverb going on. It might be that YouTube. The Facebook one is Facebook usually be too wild.
We should be too wild. Yeah, check the YouTube.
Huh? It's the YouTube.
No, I told him to check YouTube.
God, okay. Yeah, check the YouTube. Yep. Okay, go ahead and drop that. Let's forget it.
Kind. A white Iowa man has been sentenced to life in prison for the gruesome murder of a man he commonly referred to as Black Mike.
A white man lynched a black man in 2021. I thought this was way back in the day, in the damn 17 and 1800s, but this was 2021 this year. It was this month, right?
Slacky, his conviction, kind of.
Huh?
Kind of his conviction was.
Yeah, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
I know a sister that turned around and devil almost robbed her house last night.
Slacky, sir.
Huh?
This article is from yesterday.
From yesterday.
Kind of. So this just
you understand?
He just was convicted yesterday.
Absolutely. sister turned around and almost got her house robbed. Could have ended up getting hurt by this devil. You understand? Thank God he ran on out the back of the door, so the back of the house. Instead of trying to, harm her and her kids. She had her grandkids with her. God. She come in the house as he's going into rooms. You know what I mean? And ended up running out the back door. I said, good goddamn night. And she said, I wasn't even gone that long. It don't take that long.
Right.
It don't take. He was watching you. He was watching your house.
God.
He was watching your house, watching the times that you leave, and knowing that at that time you was going to be gone for a while. So he took the opportunity. So, and the sister had been learning from the ISPK. She said he must have thought he was going to come in here to a bunch of gifts up under a tree. You know what I'm saying? When she said that, I ain't want to get, too excited, because I know the sister was shook up. But that meant something to me. God. You understand? Because she's listening to us and turned around, and instead of celebrating Christmas, because guess what? She loved at Christmas.
Right.
But guess what? We showed her in the scriptures that says no. You understand? And she said, you know what? Enough said. And she did not put up the tree, and she did not get any gifts. God. She said, I'm not celebrating Christmas. God. Most High Christ. You understand? So, and, thank the Most High, like I said, that sister didn't get harmed by the devil, you know what I mean, for him trying to rob her house, Yeah. So, but this is 2021. And guess what? These devils are still at it.
Right.
He lynched, what he called? He said, well, who he called Big Black Mike.
Okay.
He called him Black Mike. You know what I mean? Keep reading. Go ahead. One second.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I just had a precept.
Go ahead. Nice and loud, warrior, the mic.
Kind. Psalms chapter 10, verse 4 through 5. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them.
Good
he
night.
lynched this brother.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
The white man is definitely the black man's enemy.
That's right.
Absolutely. Damn right.
Right.
Excellent precept. Damn right. That's the devil all day long. That's him.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep reading. Read a little more.
32-year-old Stephen Vogel was convicted of first-degree murder and abuse of a corpse in the 2020 death of Michael Williams, a 44-year-old acquaintance who had apparently gotten romantically involved with Vogel's ex-girlfriend. Vogel allegedly clubbed Williams over the head before hanging him for approximately 5 to 6 minutes, causing him to die by strangulation.
Good night. Now, Dylan Storm Roof did this same thing. You understand? He killed them people in the church because he claimed that black men was taking all the women. Right. So now the Black Mike takes his ex, take the white man's ex, and then the white man does something about it. You understand? Now I wish this brother had not have messed with his woman.
Right.
You understand? Not because he's dead now, because number one, it's a law against that.
Right.
You understand? We need to let them have their women.
That's right.
Those white women, you brothers, let the white man have them. Think about something. That's why he has a white woman, because the Lord created it that way. The white man has a white woman. The Chinese man has a Chinese woman. The African man, which we are not, has an African woman with a smelly self. The Arab man has an Arab woman. The East Indian man has an East Indian woman. And guess what? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the chosen people of God, the nation of Israel, we got 12 different flavors of women. Right. We got 12 different kinds. You understand? You could, come on, man. We got 12 different kinds of women to choose from. Why in the hell do you want their one? Their one don't even compare to one of ours. Right. And we got 12.
Right.
So you really way on at the back of the list because we got 12 to get through before we even think about you. You understand? Like, come on. You know, so we like I said, then it cost this brother his life.
Right.
You understand? Dealing with the other nations of people, damn women. And blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians need to leave their women alone.
That's right.
And deal with your own. Get you a sister. I know she got a big mouth. I know, she has a bad reputation of, of being called what, a gold digger.
Right.
The white woman is the biggest gold digger. Did you see Tiger Woods' wife?
Man.
Beat the hell out of the man with his famous clubs and then turned around and got half of his money. Took this man for half of his paper. Beat him with the clubs that he beating everybody in the world with. And everybody that crossed his path on that court, he beat the hell out of them with them clubs.
Right.
And what did she do when she knew he had another woman? You knew that. You didn't just find that out.
Right.
Stop it. Tiger Woods. You understand? Come on. No, he had another woman. No, he had plenty of them.
Got it, the guys.
But you go psychotic because you white. Because you white, you go psychotic. Damn near kill the man and take half his money.
Right.
But the black woman is such a gold digger. Come on, man. Be for real.
That's right.
It's the first thing white women be talking about is suing somebody and taking somebody to damn court. You know what I mean? Like, come on. But here it is. The black woman gets this bad reputation of being a gold digger and you believe it. So then you try to go get a white girl. Go ahead, Elisha.
Kind of the one kind, sir. So like it, sir, if I may. It's funny that you said that. Like a oppressor, a so-called white woman to try to sue everything and everybody. Mm-hmm. It was this oppressor. I was at the bus station this morning. This was a straight up meth head oppressor. I mean, on every drug in the world. I mean, bottom of the barrel oppressor. And her Greyhound was running late, and she's making a big scene. And she gets on her phone. I remind you, it's 2 a.m. talking about calling her lawyer, and she's going to own Greyhound and how she's going to sue and own everything by the morning if they don't find her a ride. That's just the pride of our oppressor.
God.
Like, you're a meth head. You understand? But, Salakia. I also have a precept out of wine.
Come on with it.
Because what the brother did, we don't condone in the ISUPK, regardless of race, we don't condone any type of adultery because that's a sin against God. But this brother, with the mistake he made, was sleeping with another a nation of people, which the Ottawa, which Captain the Goggle Bar is bringing out. That's a sin against God. Sleeping with white women is a sin against God. You understand? So I got
Absolutely.
in Deuteronomy 7:3, Salakia, if I can read, it says, "Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son." In verse 4, it says, "For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Most High be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly." And that's exactly what happened to that brother, man. He got destroyed by sleeping with other nations, sleeping with white women. That oppressor killed that brother, man. You understand?
Absolutely.
And that's a lesson to every so-called black, Latino, Native Indian, like Young Jeezy, like Venus and Serena, like Holly Berry, Wesley Snipes. You said Tiger Woods. Man, you're going to get destroyed in the end dealing with these oppressors. The Most High is going to be angry and upset and destroy you, man.
Damn right. Don't forget O.J. Simpson.
Oh, yeah, O.J. How can I forget
Goofball? Yeah, Goofball went to prison for dealing with them and then get out and get another one.
Writing a stupid book.
Yeah. About a white woman. And got him, and he had a beautiful sister. His wife, when he had kids with, when he, I believe they've been together for a long time. He ended up divorcing that woman, man. And you know who was by his side in that trial? Sister was. She was, man. You understand? She was by his side. And I'm sitting there saying, like, why did he do that? Leave her for that damn devil. You understand? That helped ruin his life. That devil, and he don't even think that. He don't even believe that it was that white woman that helped ruin his career and his life. Dealing with had the white man living in the house, had the white woman living in the house, doing Lord knows what. Go ahead.
Oh, so like I was just saying, because the white woman is the white woman and man, the white race is, Negroes God. That's our God, man.
Mm-hmm.
We worship that white woman. You know what I mean? We love her thanks to Dr. Martin Luther King and us integrating and wanting to be equal and have to show our oppressor how much love we need from them in order to, to do anything. I mean, hell, drink out of a water fountain.
Yeah.
We had to come together with our oppressor to drink out of water fountains and destroy black businesses, destroy the black economy because we want to lay in the bed with our oppressor, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Come on with it, Cabal.
Go, sir. According to People, Vogel kept his victim's body in the basement for 4 days before disposing of him with the assistance of his friend, Cody Johnson, his mother, Julia Cox, and her boyfriend, Ray Garner. All three were charged with destroying evidence of the killing. White, Cox, and Garner were also charged with abusing a corpse, according to the Des Moines Register. Let's see. So out here.
Yeah, tonight. He hid the body for 4 days. He just knew he was trying to put that body somewhere, that brother's body somewhere, and he was going to end up getting away with it.
Okay.
It was going to be a lost cause. They would have never known where their brother was going to be at.
Right.
1-2 more days, he would have been taking that body to wherever spot he found. And we'd have never even heard from this brother again.
Okay.
Never even known anything about his death. Yep, that's it on there? Oh, go ahead. Come on.
Despite all 4 people involved in Williams' murder being white, the Iowa-Nebraska chapter of the NAACP agreed with prosecutors that race did not seem to be a factor in this case. Williams' family, however, disagrees. Quote, the love interest in this triangle had been with several other people prior to allegedly being with my nephew, said his aunt Paula Terrell. Those people were not murdered. Why kill, quote, Black Mike, as he was referred to by the defendant? Why did he have to kill Black Mike? It was a lynching.
Right.
Still, the family is satisfied with the ultimate outcome of Vogel's sentence.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm still not satisfied. I want all of them in prison. Go ahead, Cabal.
Salaki, I wanted to make sure we read that because I wanted, when we keep telling you, we keep telling our people, these so-called leaders in the world, they don't care about you at all. Your Christian pastor don't care about you. The NAACP don't care about. How much more racial of a crime do you have to be when you lynch a man that you call Black Mike?
Black Mike, right?
Like, I don't even understand how. Like, that's a no-brainer.
Right.
4 white people got together to disfigure and kill a black man. Yeah. They call Black Mike.
Right.
For messing with a woman who was already messing with a bunch of other men.
Damn. God.
Like,
that's usually how it happens. And then the so-called black leaders go up there in his defense. And instead of saying, throw the book at him, they go in there and say, oh, no. This was not a crime based on race. Not at all. This was not a hate crime.
Right.
When, yes, it was. You understand? Yes, the hell it was. Any crime done by a white man on a black man is a hate crime.
That's right.
Right.
Any crime done by a white woman to a black woman is a hate crime.
Right.
Any crime done on any black, Hispanic, Native Indian man, woman, or child against a white man or woman is a hate crime. It is a hate crime because these people absolutely hate our guts.
Right.
It's been proven throughout all of these years. You understand? What did Pawpaw say yesterday? Man, white people been hating us for 400 years.
God.
You understand? He said that. And guess what? How old was he? 80?
82.
82?
Kind of
82.
sir.
Guess what? You know he know.
Right.
You know he didn't experience it. You understand? In his when he was in his teens, in his 20s, in his 30s, in his 40s, in his 50s, and 60s, and 70s. Man is in his 80s now, and he's still experiencing it. You understand? Go jump to the next article.
Kind of sir.
He's still experiencing it. And guess what? They're never going to change.
Oh,
These people are never going to change. Like, when are we going to finally say, and I ain't talking about we as in the ISPK, because we got our minds right in here. We know who the enemy is. We know that the devil has absolutely no intention on doing anything honest when it comes to us.
Right.
So we've separated from them. We're separated from them. But our people that's in the world, those black politicians and those leaders and NAACP and Black Lives Matter and all the other organizations that are trying to join together with our oppressors. Like, what do you think? What do you think when, because I know they get the articles too, when this keeps happening every single day, about yeah, and stop, just slow down, none. These people have not taken a break from murdering us. Not like what Papa said. 400 years. These people been hating us for over 400 years. It has not stopped. It's even in the Bible, to where the hatred that they have for us is a continual hatred, a perpetual hatred, meaning ongoing. That's what it means. And they are never going to stop. And they're never going to lighten up. They're never going to realize, you know what, maybe I shouldn't hang this guy. All because he's sleeping with my ex. You understand? It was the fact that the black man was now getting the booty, and he knew he didn't have stand a chance to ever hit net again.
Right.
You understand? He knew he had no chance of ever hitting that again. Black Mike came in the picture. You understand? He called him Black Mike. You understand? Black Mike didn't hit that. Oh no, it's over. It's over. Okay? It's over. Black Mike White. What's his name?
So last year it was
what's the white boy name?
It's Steven.
White Steven knows that Black Mike is now hitting that piece, and White Steve don't stand a chance. Come on with the next article out.
Okay, sir. America's richest
White Steven. Come on with it.
America's richest pastor avoids $150,000 in annual taxes on a $7 million Texas mansion that he said God told him to build.
So he's the richest pastor?
Kenneth
Copeland?
Ooh.
The richest pastor, and the dude, oh my God, if you ever see him on how does he even make money? I don't even understand him half the time.
So
go ahead.
It was Billy Graham. Then he died.
Oh God, okay.
Now Copeland took over.
Okay. Yeah, Billy Graham, he was.
Yeah,
Billy Graham was everywhere on everything.
Yeah,
hell yeah. You sure right. Good night. And now it's Kenneth Copeland. Man, he is one of the angriest and most confused preachers that I've seen out there. But now just go ahead, come on.
So, like, isn't that the one that quote unquote blew the wind of God at the COVID-19 virus?
He did.
Sir.
Oh, good night. Come on, what was that? What did they do?
He did.
He blew the wind of God.
Sir.
And what that stopped?
He said it was supposed to stop the COVID-19 last year summer.
Oh, okay. And it turned around. It turned into what's the two new names?
What's the new strain? Omicron, and the Omicron strain, and the last one before that was the latest one was Omicron. The last one that was big before that was the Delta.
It was who?
Delta.
Delta, yeah, there you go. God, but I guess he need to turn up the wind of God a little bit and blow a little more, huh?
God.
Or turn into Maxicon in this mug. You understand? That's what's next. It's gonna be Maxicon COVID next. Okay, because it don't look like it's gonna stop and go nowhere no time soon. The number started going down for a second, and everybody was like, "Yay!" It started going right back outside, and then turn around and here come the new one, and now they scared again.
He blew it into mutation.
Huh? Yep, that's really what he did while he playing. Come on with it.
Because, sir. Kenneth Copeland, a famous televangelist who founded Eagle Mountain International Church, built a 6-bedroom mansion near Fort Worth in 1999. Copeland is worth $750 million and owns multiple properties and several private jets, the Chronicle says. The jets are housed at a nearby airport named after him. Under Texas law, pastors' homes, known as parsonages, can get a 100% exemption from property tax.
Good night. Now, while the black church around the corner is pleading the blood of Jesus every week, got a big old fat for sale sign across the front of it now.
Right.
That blood didn't work. Kenneth Copeland wouldn't blow the wind of Jesus his way so that the mortgage company let him keep their building. You understand? and the white man like, hey, when you get through blowing, run me my money.
Right.
You understand? Run me my money after you get through blowing. As a matter of fact, the mortgage company said, hey, pay that balance. You understand? Pay that balance. You know, and I'm with Commander Junior Hunter when he said that he can't wait until he gonna turn all of them churches into homeless shelters. You understand? To house the homeless in. That's all the building good for. They ain't doing nothing now but molesting children in it. You understand? Making advances to other men's wives so you can sleep with them. You know what I mean? Singing and dancing. The hell is that doing? Go ahead, Elijah.
So like is there not only that, who was the one that was hiding the money in the walls? Joel Osteen.
Oh yeah.
They hiding money in the churches too. They hiding stashes in the churches.
Oh yeah.
What was it? $150,000 the plumber found behind the wall.
Did he?
That he reported missing.
Oh, good night.
And they found it. The plumber found it.
Good night.
So they probably hiding drugs for the cartel. Ain't no telling what they doing in them churches.
Come on, man. Come on. You know they making money in all kinds of ways. You see, wasn't the Creflo was in the video? That's the way players play. You understand? Yeah, he was at the players' ball. You understand me? He balling at the players' ball. Come on now. And they ain't playing no games, man. These are some evil bastards, man. You understand? These are some evil people. You know, they're not men of God. They are hypocrites. And it's one thing that the Most High hates. Hates a goddamn hypocrite and a liar and a thief and a homo. You understand? And a lesbo and all of that. The Lord hates them, you know what I'm saying, for the things that they are doing. You know? And he's going to deal with all of them. That's right. You know? He got a spot reserved for the devil and his angels. That's what the scriptures say. And they ain't talking about the man up under the ground. I'm talking about the so-called white man and all of these preachers that's turning around teaching all of his God's chosen people all of these lies. Right. You understand? That's who that's talking about. You know? Yep. Go ahead, come on some more.
Okay. Local authorities said Copeland is within his rights to claim the house as a parsonage, even though the law was likely never intended to cover the super rich religious figures like him.
Mm-hmm. Come on now. Why should you would think that the poor would be able to get a break on taxes?
Right.
Not the rich. They can pay it. He can pay them taxes. Right. You understand? He got money sitting in the bank that's growing his taxes. He could just give him that and still have all the money he make. And he don't have to even do nothing. You know, white people know how to turn around and play them banks. Right. They know how to put money here and there and make it flip and do all of that. While you trying to hit a lick, trying to rob somebody coming out of a goddamn store, you understand the white man got money in banks and accounts and CDs and funds and every damn thing. He got all kind of stuff going on. Right. They turn around and make that money flip. And guess what? He won't even lose none of his cash. None of his money. It could be the money, the interest, from all the money he got. And he could pay that little $150,000. Pay that little $150,000. And be done with that. But no. He completely wants to avoid, because he's greedy. Right. He's a greedy bastard. And he's going to go and preach to your mothers and your sons, your fathers and your sons and your daughters every Sunday. Right. Those lies. And he's going to get more and more money. You want to say something? Come on.
Oh, it was more on here I wanted to read. Oh, go ahead. To qualify for the exemption, parsonages can only be 1 acre, which this one technically is. The property exists on its own plot of land that is the 1 acre limit. But Copeland also purchased 24 more acres around it, the lakefront tract surrounding the property, the Chronicle reported. So he did it. So the taxes are only on that lot. Mm-hmm. So he doesn't have to pay on that house. But now he just pays on the land that's empty. And now he just owns empty land, and that's what they can tax him on, the 24 acres of empty land. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Lockyer, the white man, is the devil.
Yeah, he's the devil. He diabolical. You understand? He diabolical, man. You know what I mean? Was that it on that? Okay. All right. Well, anybody got any more precepts? Anybody want to bring anything out before we close? Yeah, he is the devil. If the so-called white man is not the devil, then who is? Right. Please show me, tell me where can I find him? You understand? Where can I find the devil? Don't tell me nothing about no red man living under no damn ground. When you got this man that's turning around and evading and avoiding taxes and murder charges and damn theft charges and all types of charges. Right. Come on now. You got one about? I'm a hold fast. All right, no sweat. All right, well, with that, we're going to end the show. Shalom, Israel.